Arschbombe! Into another episode of StoneBlock 4. And he's been hard at work, it seems. And he seems to think I am an adult entertainer this time around, the way he's covering me in, in money. So, go ahead and take your... No, actually, I'm going to keep these diamonds. Thank you very much.
That's fine. I've just got myself some more.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Max has, in between episodes, while also I was just minding my own business and chilling a bit, he was back hammering stone and gravel again. And he also found that in the Getting Started quest line, there are a few more things we haven't done yet. In particular, the unearthing villagers and the cobble generators, which is what we are gonna now take a look at to actually be able to automate our whole process so that we don't have to have him hammering around between every episode. So for that we need some stone. Actually, we're gonna go and cobble gen in here so we have the recipe at hand. Anyways, while you're sorting that out, I have I have the cobble generator done, and we're gonna need an iron auto hammer, which is gonna need an iron hammer, 2 gold, 2 redstone, 2 glass, 2 iron, and an iron auto hammer. So, okay, we have the cobble generator quest done, and I have a pitcher plant, whatever that is. Not gonna need that right now. Gonna take the entropy manipulator and put it away. And then we have the unearthing villagers still with the salvaging table, which I wanted to do, which is the smithing table. And there we go. Salvaging table. Okay, so I'm done with that. Let's collect. Actually, let's just auto-collect all these stuff. Oh, the foundry is gonna be a thing that we're gonna need to deal with for our next main quest. But... guys, now...
Foundry.
Yes, we'll need the foundry to continue with our main quests, but that's for another day. For right now, I'm gonna put the auto hammer down, and I'm gonna put the cobble gen down. And actually that's working already. Hey, that's great. So, and then we just put the big structure multi-block down here. And then that's probably gonna work as soon as we get a working villager. Great. I'm gonna leave you with that to get you another villager. So I place this token in here, I place half a stack in here, I place this token in here and half a stack in here, and then we have 2 cores running, which should give me 4 villagers. Do they lose... oh yeah, they lose their employment. That is actually great.
We need feathers, otherwise we can't give the villager a brush.
Yes, you'll get your feathers. Don't be impatient.
Perfect.
I'm just creating 6 villages for you. To
6?
then train. Yeah, I don't know how many we'll want to set up.
Well, I would just start with 1, to be honest, and see how it goes.
Yeah, no, you can do however many when you want. If you don't need 6, you won't need 6, and we'll find something else to do with the... oh, these portals are kind of annoying. Especially if because they often don't pop up immediately, but only after a second. So you kind of think there is none, then you run in that direction. So, there's an... what is that?
So the villager doesn't escape.
Yeah, but...
just dig through and put it back up. You can TP back to me.
there you go. There's the 6 villagers. And maybe we'll want to do that in a more aesthetically pleasing manner. And we can upgrade these. And we do have conduits, so we can link them with conduits so we don't have to... so we can probably do 2 upgraded ones and then 3 of these chambers, or whatever you think is going to be best. I'm going to leave you with that, because I have more important matters to attend to.
How do I train a villager, and how do I get this villager then in there when he's trained?
Okay, so training the villager is just like vanilla Minecraft. And to get it... sorry?
Oh, I need the potatoes.
Why do you need potatoes?
For the unearther.
No, you put carrots in there. And you don't
Carrots also
necessarily
can-
need food. The potatoes
It
were
just
for
makes sense.
multiplying the villages.
Oh, okay.
Mostly. We can just put carrots in there so we don't waste our potatoes because we'll need food as well. So you just go like that. Throw the carrots in here. And then the villagers, you just place them down. Let them collect their job from the... For gravel, you will need to... you can have a look at the quest, actually. In the quest, you can see the Unearthing Villagers quest. You can see which... so dirt, dust, and mud is through the archaeologist and sand, and gravel, soul sand, and crushed kiwi is through the geologist. So for gravel, you'll need the geologist. For dirt and for sand and dust, you'll need the archaeologist. Place the corresponding blocks down, train them, and after they've taken their job, you'll want to shift right-click them with this, which puts them back in a token that you can put in there then.
But I can only put in one villager, I guess.
Yes,
So.
you can only put in one villager per...
Done. You take this. Give me the
Does he have the
token.
job already?
He's geologist.
Okay, then put him in there. And as
And
soon
now
as
we
we
need a
give
brush
him a
then.
brush, he'll start working on that. And if you want to do sand or dust, you'll just have to stack these auto hammers.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'll just be over here making some fences. No, not fence gates. How come I always, every time, forget the recipe for fences? It's not that hard of a recipe. Okay. And I don't think we'll need necessarily any dirt. And then we'll just see if that works. Please give me 2. Max,
Yes.
do you want to know a fun fact?
Go
Do you
ahead.
want to know how many chickens I got out of my 13 eggs?
0.
That is so right. Actually, why did I go through here? I'm gonna want to go to guidance. You are out of You are out of range of the echoes. Oh, okay. So I need to go to just spawn, not. That is kind of interesting. Okay, and then no, that wasn't him. That was it the magician? Do you remember who sold the...
Oh, yeah, that was the first one where we started, I think.
The animals? Oh yeah, right, we unlocked that with him. So I'll just buy 2 of these and we'll see. Oh my god! Gateway of the Emerald Grove. Wave 1. Is there gonna be enemies or is it just a wave of friendly... No, it is a wave of enemies. Okay, that's not what I expected this to be. Oh, no! We got all of the animals.
Chickens!
So I bought the second one for nothing.
That's perfectly fine there. We just gonna need some normal seeds.
Yeah, are you gonna be able to guide the animals into their respective pens? So I'm gonna just wall all of this kind of off, and you guide them into there, and then you decide if you want to put some more fences in and everything, and then the rest is gonna be your problem. Thank you very much.
But I would love if you tell me somewhat, because we need a wheat farm now as well. For our
Yes,
chickens.
and you'll be perfectly suited to do that, because
Oh,
what
come
I'll be
on.
doing right now is what you wished from me in between every single episode that we've done together, which is I'm gonna make a proper space for us to have a proper storage area, so you can actually sort more than just what I did while you were
Fine.
away. If you are so ungrateful as to not be happy with what I have provided you. See, now I've made
That's
it
fine.
sound like you're the unreasonable guy for wanting a proper storage system.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Just to let you guys in on what I'm doing, I'm trying to somewhat replicate this staircase in a way, while then going up a little bit, and I don't want to follow that curvature into here, but rather I'm trying to curve away into the behind, so I want to take a curve and then have the possibility to make another room up there somewhere, where we then have the storage and all of our stuff, as well as some more crafting stations or just workstations, because this is getting really crowded, so we're going to probably have some crafting stations dotted throughout, even here, but most of the stuff is going to wander up in there. If I can manage to somewhat nicely curve this away from the main area here. I need a configuration tool, which costs me paper, paper, an emerald. Okay, we have 2 emeralds, because I probably need one for this too. Oh no, this needs a diamond. Which is... What just happened? You opened a portal on top of me! You just... What? That's not how that's supposed to work. How did you do that?
But it's home.
Yeah, but I was standing here. How did you... Why? How? What?
The portal opened up right here, and I don't know, I just saw the diamonds dropping. You screaming, what?
You just...
Well, I think we can start a best-of of this series now.
Well, I think it's the worst of. I'm gonna be honest. I hated that. Okay, so I just dived into the storage controller and the controller access point that I need. I'm not gonna frame them. That seems kind of silly, especially since I'll have to deal with some of this stuff which I don't want to deal with, but I'm gonna need steel plates. And the steel plates I'm gonna get either through complicated processes or just bashing them with this special engineer's... Where am I now? There. Special engineer's hammer. The problem I have is gonna be with the steel itself, because I need to get steel dust, and to get steel dust, I seem to need to infuse this with the metallurgic infuser, which is in here, which is one of the next quests that we have, which is rather simple. I'm just kind of worried that we're gonna need power for that, so I'm gonna just quickly craft that just to make sure that I know that we can't use it, I guess. Now I'm diving deep into these inventories again. If I need this, I need the metallurgic infuser, and I'm gonna need to craft that with 4 iron, an osmium, and 2 redstone. And we do have an osmium right here. So the osmium here, no, not there, but no, there.
Question. You wanted
Yes?
to craft the metallurgic infuser.
Yeah?
Perfect. Then I'm doing the rest of this quest with a dielectric casting and some early power suggestion.
The other power suggestion,
Oh, you can do that. Then I'll craft.
yeah,
the...
I'm gonna be on it. I'm gonna probably do just the standard coal generator, because that's easy. And then we can actually use it. I didn't realize that the quest is actually providing us with, I mean, I should have guessed, but with the necessary things. But the dielectric casting, if you could take that, that's gonna make life a lot easier. Sorry, now I forgot how to do that. I'm gonna want to go with that, and I'm gonna... Oh, the kiwi. How do I make kiwi? That's... I can either break that, or I can... Oh, and the stone... No, wait. Goose spreading recipes.
I can't make dielectric casting. I need clay and blaze powder, and
I need to find out how I make kiwi.
I can. We do have clay, I think. You have clay?
Yeah. We have sugar, we have rotten flesh, I think. This is gonna be a deep dive. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna change that up a bit. I have the metallurgic infuser. I'm gonna place that there, so I know that that is what we need to continue with. And I have the drawer set up, and we can fill that now. But what we are gonna do actually is we're gonna just use it as normal for a second, because diving into the power generation, everything is gonna be a bit more complicated. We're gonna need to go down a whole series of steps. And I got another stick. A stick is for life, not just for torches. Oh, another max health. Great. What do you want to take a quick look at what you did? Just so we have a bit of an image of what you were busy with. Oh, that's interesting. The fence to hop over. Okay, so you managed to actually split those very well. We might want to plant some grass for them to eat.
Yeah, that was secondary, but managed to split them all apart. So
Okay,
which I'm very
perfect.
happy with. And
Do you have some seeds? A single seed?
Not with me right now, but now I've got a few. Wait, there you go.
Thank you very much. Because... No, okay, I was misled. Somehow was under the impression that that worked. No, what did we do to get grass in our alt base? We did plant something, didn't we?
Yeah, I think it was dust.
No, we had dirt and we turned the dirt into... We used some kind of seed, I thought, to then turn the dirt into... What is he doing? Okay, well, I'm not gonna be... Anyway, doesn't matter. We're gonna deal with that next time or not at all. For now, I think we're good here, and you can now say your last words.
Well, same last words as everything. Goodbye, guys. I hope you had fun with this. We will make a long special. Be fun. 45-minute special.
We'll see. That's gonna be up to you in post-production now. We'll fix it in post. Anyways, guys, I do hope as well that you enjoyed this, even though it was a bit of a grindy episode with getting the tunnel going and everything. But we'll sort all of that out, and then next episode we're gonna be back focusing on the quest lines. So have a nice day, have a nice evening, have a nice night, depending on when you're watching this, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.